Let's bring things closer to home. I'm sure you guys know about what happened during the Paralympics. Of course, there was that situation on Thika Road. Your views on that?
Very simple. If there's one thing I cannot accuse the government, is how that Paralympics team was treated. We have these so-called fringe federations, and for as many years we have been working in this, but they always have one problem. You always see about them when they are about to travel to an event. You wonder, the people who run these federations, do they have a calendar of activities? At what point did they tell the government that, hey guys, we want to get out and travel? And how comes the activities come to a head whenever there is an Olympics around the corner, an All Africa Games, or a Commonwealth Games? So the fact that these federations have refused to manage their sports, because they call that they have refused to manage, and most of them they are led by individuals who came in, and maybe you have a very strong chairman, perhaps a very good secretary general, the rest of the officials do the beck and call of the chairman. So every time we come to this tournament, or when they want to go for qualifiers for Olympics and all that, they always camp at the ministry headquarters. The question is, the government is not like you and me. I can't remove money from my wallet and give it to them. There is a procedure that is that has to be followed before money is released from the treasury to the sporting activity, because these are not the only things that the government is taking care of. We have government taking everything from street children to roads to everything. So if they don't bring that notice early enough, the government will not deal with the money. Number two, the other day we had an audience with the minister, and it's very shocking to realize that only about 6 federations have conformed to the 2013 Sports Act. And it is very clear that if you need money from the government, you have to register yourself to the Sports Act. The Sports Act has got its own requirements for federations. First of all, there must be an office. There must be the way you want to generate your income. There must be a program of activities, not running a federation from your home.
But, James, from what he's saying, you know, as an athlete, you go, you actually perform, you get your gold medal, your silver medal, your bronze medal, and it's your leaders that are doing poorly for you.
Yes.
So how do you fix that situation? Because the Paralympians were like, we've represented the country.
The biggest problem with this country is that we take sports like sports, michezo, like a joke, for the most part. People do not necessarily go in there and manage sports the way it should be managed. Like he's saying, in the last maybe 1 month, how many people have demonstrated? How many people have been to Kencom? How many people want to sit there until they are listened to? Why? So on the one hand, yes, the government has a huge task, and it's a huge one because they are behind on some things. They were behind on paying, for example, giving rewards to athletes who've won great stuff since 2010. I know it was a big story, but if you address these things in the correct way, you find solutions to them. But as sports managers, as sports administrators, they've got to do the right thing, manage things the right way. Don't do everything in Kenya seems to be last minute. We are a very last minute country. Every single thing is done last minute. If you just plan just a little bit. Eliud Kipchoge didn't wake up and win London Marathon. He planned. Since last year when he broke Berlin, he was looking forward to London. There is planning. I really wish we ran our sports like that. Let me give an example of football. Football has had just a few years of having a plan and knowing we are going from here to here to here. The results are there to see. So what if we just planned? Because look, these things are too many. If it's not the volleyball team that is stuck somewhere in Egypt, if it's not Kogalo players that are somewhere in the airport, come on. Come on. There's got to be something. But every day we have a problem. The previous week, Kogalo don't have access to Kasarani. Why? Oh, no, it should be. Then they are given. Then following week, oh, tickets. Oh, players are traveling. Disorganization. We've got to run sports as a business. Sports needs managers. I think Kenyan sport needs to have proper managers, people who've gone to business school, people who are looking at this as a career, as management, not just, oh, you're popular, you're elected. Oh, you've got a bit of money, you're elected. Oh, you want to go to the Olympics, you're elected. Like he says, there's All African Games coming around the corner. So all of a sudden, things are happening. Last year, there was Commonwealth Games. And then there's got to be a plan. We've got to treat sports like a business. Make sure there is in and out. There is profit at the end of the day. It's managed properly. Because like you're saying, the people who rely on sports would be so big. You've traveled. How big is sports in the UK? Compared to Kenya, how big is sports in Kenya? Completely different.
Yeah.